Hello everyone, this is Lady Scarlett and I'm doing a soul journey read. I will be looking at the wild unknown archetype cards that are based off of Carl Jung's shadow work theory and his archetypes and imagery that he researched, as well as the language of light cards. I think that's what they're called. I keep forgetting, but they're beautiful. Here's what they look like, and then I'm going to be using Crazy Sexy Love Notes and then my own personal oracle deck to clarify some things and just to encourage you on your soul journey path, your own personal growth. So, and I will pull out the card that I'm speaking of, and so that you can see the image as well. And so here we go. The very first card that you got, that is the seat of the soul, is the womb. And the womb being the seat of your soul. This is the nest or the origin. This archetype asks us to contemplate the beginning, beyond the beginning, the mother beyond the mother. The world often negates the power and necessity of feminine principles. There is a warmth, tenderness, and sacred intelligence from which we came. This is about receiving, accepting love. Mother is the life-giving force that forgives and cherishes even the most wounded and disparate soul. The womb awaits for you to return, to help you to heal and grow, and to be reborn in love. Now, if you are enlightened, this is about nourishment, harmony, warmth, and love. If you are in a dark place or you have not been working on your soul, then this is about being stricken, ecological crisis, infertility, and imbalance. Okay, the next one that you have is the storm. I was trying to get that out of the glare for you so you could see it. There's the storm, and this archetype is chaos, whirlwind, disorder. This is much like the tower in Tarot. The winds of fate strip things down and whip them away. It's the great equalizer. So the call is to wait it out. Fighting the storm is futile. Settle into the eye of the storm. Will your storm be meaningful or meaningless? The next one that you have is the heart. So you can see that. There's the heart. I'm going to get it close so you can see that kind of jewel looking thing in the middle. That's really beautiful. Okay, and the heart is the home, the center, the throne. If you are in light, then it is expansive, knowing, and has gentle clarity. If you are in darkness, it is fraught, tangled, and feels betrayed. Awaken your open heart. Remember, home is where the heart is. And the next one that you have is the desert. The desert looks like a drought, like a wasteland, like the Badlands. But the desert is alive despite its appearance. Turn toward it rather than avoiding it, and know that even if it looks isolated, you are not alone. When we are enlightened, it is surreal, strange, and we have unexpected visions. When we are in darkness, it feels dry, deadening, and disorienting. Think of Dune and its inhabitants who found treasure in the spice, as an example. The next card that you have, and interestingly enough, Gemini, the Aries and Taurus only got 4, but an extra dropped out for you, and it's the Mystic. And I'm going to show it to you again because it's a really cool card. I'm going to get it really close. And look at the imagery on the card. There's a lot of imagery there, and it's really quite interesting. So the Mystic is the seeker, the light worker, the dreamer. Often misunderstood. It's a call to awaken the inner flame, which is called tapas. The mystic has the ability to beam light back into the world as stunning and strong as 1,000 stars. When we are enlightened, this is the remover of darkness. We are a visionary. In darkness, we're seeking attention and recognition. So that might be a call, if you are really in darkness, that, you feel like you're not getting any rewards or accolades. And so maybe it's a turning inward that you need to do to really, seek being the visionary, the remover of darkness. And then we have advice from our spirit guides, angels, and ancestors down here, and I'm going to explain each of these cards. And the first one that you have is insight. Okay, and insight tells us, refine your psychic senses. You are about to go on a journey of seeing deeper and further through space and time. You may have been looking for proof of your worth through the material world, but you are worthy because you are here. There's no need to prove anything. You are learning to trust what you feel. The next card is light beings, and let me get that out of the glare for you. Do you see the face and the cosmos there? Light beings, this is enlightened soul information, okay? Almost like a codex for the enlightened one, okay? Light beings are a range of ethereal forms, such as our guides and angels. Spirit guides, ancestors, and angels are all light beings, okay? They help to guide us on our most auspicious path, okay? So sometimes the path is very rocky, and we sometimes get very frustrated by that, and maybe we try to take a different path. But remember, it's always for our highest good. What's meant for you will always find you. And what's interesting about that is that, we have free will. So often we'll take a different path thinking that it might be easier, and we'll come across the same challenge over and over again. But light beings will always show you the way, even when you stray off of that path. So have faith in your light beings, okay, because they will help you. The next card that you have is channeling. Now, some of you may have discovered your ability to channel, right? And this is about experiencing your stream of consciousness. You have the ability to tune into different streams of consciousness. Attain peace and calm to tune in. Your soul loves you, and it loves you so much, and it is always transmitting this love and truth, even when you have forgotten. When you have reached unconditional love for others and yourself, then you will experience your true stream of consciousness. The next card that you have is a nourish. And nourish means that you are love and you are loved. Honor your temple, your body, because it encases your soul. Do not judge your body, because you are worthy. Connect with your soul and be inspired by a new path that will lead to your greatest good. Reiki and other healing therapies are suggested to help you nourish your temple. And the last of these cards is the Divine Feminine. It should be all of our greatest goal, right? This is beyond the superficial. Peer deeper and explore the mysterious. Trust your intuition and allow yourself to receive. You are the mother of all that you create. There is always enough to go around. Abundance is everywhere, and it is a call to embrace our joy. Next, I'm going to take my personal oracle deck, and I've already pre-shuffled and meditated on all the cards so that you wouldn't have to watch me shuffle, and it makes it more manageable to watch if you only have a few minutes. So I hope that that you appreciate me thinking of your time to make this read shorter. So the oracle cards are, what could I say to you that would be of value except that you seek too much and that as a result of your seeking, you cannot find? We have to trust in our faith, right? Have faith, and it will help lead us the right direction. Communication leads to community. That is, to understanding, intimacy, and a natural valuing. We all need community. Change is one thing, acceptance is another. We don't always have to understand things to accept them. We can have faith that some things just are without knowing all the nuts and bolts, right? Sometimes things just are. Freeing yourself was one thing. Claiming ownership of that freed self was another. It's hard to read these very light ones, but there it is. Okay. We abandon our souls because we are afraid if we don't, others will abandon us. Some people are going, ouch, Scarlett. I know. The truth is difficult sometimes, isn't it? But remember, it's to help us go to our greater good, and sometimes that is a rocky path. The good life is a process, not a state of being. It is a direction, not a destination. It is only with the heart that one can see rightly. What is essential is invisible to the eye. And you got 1111, on the right path. You all are going to get there. All right, let's get a couple of crazy, sexy love notes. I think these are really sweet. So the first one is, forgiveness heals. Forgive yourself and others. Let go of the old story. Release any guilt and blame. Everyone is doing the best they can. This includes you. Kickstart the healing process by surrendering all the judgment and hurt. Your health and happiness will thank you. A new day, a new dawn, it's a new day. Right? And it says, let go of what was in order to make room for what's to come. And I believe that one of your cards said that up here, right? It may be time to release a relationship that has run its course, a job that's lost its luster, or a depleting commitment. The past is over. What's done is done. Acknowledge the feelings, learn from the experience, and give yourself permission to release any negative emotions or guilt. When one area of our life falls apart, new opportunities fall into place. Find your tribe. And let me tell you, when you start looking for them, they just show up en masse from everywhere, in the store, at the park. You're eating lunch and you start a conversation with the next table and you find out that those are your people. When you call them to you, they'll come. Your spiritual tribe is out there, and once you find your tribe members, rejoice together, motivate each other, support each other, and stick together. Share your accomplishments, hopes, desires, and heartbreak. Praise each other and offer the kindest tough love when needed. There's strength in numbers. You're never alone. Something bigger is on the way, right? Something bigger is on the way, on the horizon. Allow your vision to expand and be open to the form it takes. You may discover that you were dreaming too small, or that what you seemed like an obstacle is actually pointing you in a better direction. The universe always has your back. Believe, for my unicorns. There's magic all around you. Open up to the wonders of the universe. Notice the connections and synchronicities. Follow your feelings and believe with all your heart. We successfully manifest our dreams when our feelings are in alignment with our plans. From that sacred union, the right ideas take shape, the best relationships blossom, and the stuff that's meant to be easily falls into place. Everything is possible. And the last one is, you are awesome. And 1111 said so, right? You're on the right track. You're awesome. And it says, your greatest relationship is the one you have with yourself. Build it, strengthen it, praise yourself, share what makes you proud. Your beaming delight will help others shift from glass half empty thinking to, heck, I'm pretty awesome too. All right, Gemini, that's your soul's journey reading. I hope that it was helpful. I will also want to thank all of the likes, shares, subscribes, and sweet comments that I've gotten. It's very encouraging for me to continue. And I hope to see you again. So this is Lady Scarlett. Thank you, Gemini and guests, and many blessings to you.